In the 90s, I was very much concerned about what I saw taking place in our country, where there was a blurring of issues of right and wrong, where the values that our country was founded on were being watered down or misinterpreted or abused. And that was of great concern to me. That's what led me also at Walmart when Sam died to have a focus on these values on a continuing basis, so that it wasn't something that was on a wall, it was something that was living. I think values are they're really powerful when they're lived out. That's what has to happen. And so that concern continued with me, first of all impacted by what would happen at Walmart, but then beyond that, what's happening in our world around us. And so as I was looking forward to retirement, the idea was expressed by a couple of board members at John Brown University that maybe we ought to set up a Center for Leadership and Ethics at John Brown University. And I loved the idea because it was right in tune with where my thinking was and why I thought in our country we needed to regenerate the values that had made this country so fantastic. And so that's basically how the center started. Now, what we do with the people that come to the center, first of all, you need to understand we only invite people to the center who operate successful companies. We invite people who have demonstrated a sense of value-based leadership. And so these people are already successful when they come. And the real object of what we're trying to do is get them so energized about making sure that they perpetuate these values within their organization and really focus on not just the listing of values, but more importantly, on the living them out, senior leadership role modeling them to the people in the organization, emphasizing them on a continuing basis. One of the things I found out early on is that when you ask the question of senior leaders, do you have a list of values? Most of the people answer yes today. What are they? They list some of the values off. How frequently do you talk to your people about your values? How frequently do you talk about what the values mean? The average of some studies that I did were once a year when they send out a statement of responsibility or something like that as a reminder. But it wasn't woven into every meeting, it wasn't woven into everyday life. And so that further encouraged me that what we really needed to do was get good people, get good companies to recognize if they aren't on top of this issue of values, if day in and day out they're not sharing with their people the importance of values and living them out, that there would be a degradation that would take place in the value structure of their organizations. I'm happy to tell you that here at our Leadership Center, we've had great results. We've got a wonderful team of dedicated people who believe the same thing that I do. They believe how important values are. And a lot of our training, a lot of our leadership is around helping other people to see how they can be more effective in their organizations.